Hello friends. So this is my part as in what I see in the year 2020 that scientists will be building upon. So this idea came to me some time back that uh, why not one hand learn from the another, like the right hand can teach some things to the left hand. This happens intuitively. For example, suppose you want to learn how to write, so you keep on writing with the right hand, and sometime when you try to make a grip from your left hand, you know how the right hand has made the grip with the pen. So the left hand tries to mimic. Now, taking the same analogy, suppose uh, some person's hand is not there, like he has lost it in some kind of accident or something. So what happens is that it gets replaced with an artificial limb, but there are a lot of problems with the artificial limb. So in a keynote talk by Yuki Matsuoka, what she told was that she had tried a lot to build or say mimic the intricate movement of the hand, and she was not very successful. She told that if someone can mimic all the intricate movements of the hand, it's a research paper. So things such as tying the shoelace, you need to coordinate both your hands. Similarly, if you want to hold a jug, you need to apply some kind of pressure, and suppose you want to hold an egg, you need to apply another kind of pressure. So this sensitive amount of pressure and grips that you have with your hand, it is very difficult for an artificial limb. She told that she had tried out different kind of materials, but it was of no avail, because she told that she had tried to incorporate artificial intelligence, but there is a very big problem here. How much can you rely on artificial intelligence? Okay, let's take an example. Suppose you bend down to tie your shoelaces. How much do you want this artificial hand to help you tie a shoelace? Do you want it to do it all, like tie everything on its own, or you want it to coordinate with the another hand? So that is actually dependent on person to person. So this you cannot make it only for one person. You have to generalize it, and this generalization actually creates a problem. Okay, so the thing is that how to generalize this. So this is where my part of the job comes in. What I thought was, okay, there is something called neurotransmitter. Neurotransmitter is basically a chemical secretion. So due to this chemical secretion, the brain gets to know so what all is happening, all the sensations and hormonal activity is triggered inside us. So these tiny sensors I will embed on the real hand, and the same ones will be present in the artificial hand. So these tiny sensors will track the activity of those neurotransmitters, like for pain, what kind of chemical gets secreted in how much part of the area. So the same knowledge will be transferred to the artificial hand. So the real hand, like you hold a glass or something, the artificial one will learn the same. Each and every day-to-day's activity will be learned by the artificial hand also. So slowly the artificial sensors on the other side can mimic neurotransmitters. Generally what happens is you bind the nerves of your real hand to the artificial one to see what changes are happening, like pressure activity is given through your nerves towards the brain. But here this is not necessary. You need not attach it to the nerves, because all these artificial sensors, when they will communicate to the other part, like these are the artificial sensors, when they communicate, like okay, some pressure reading is say 5. So because they have learned how much pressure for which thing, they can actually coordinate, and you do not need any nerve here. You can use anything like some Bluetooth tech here. So that actually is very good, because it's like you can replace your artificial hands as many number of times as you want without actually damaging your nerves. So that's what I have written. The advantage here is that the artificial hand does not need to be coupled with real hand on nerve level, as the artificial senses act as a bridge between them. So what happens here is, for each patient the coordinated activity is generalized, like how much pressure or all the intricate movements of the real hand can be captured accordingly. So this is my idea for 2020. Thanks a lot.